There are three types of stress. Depression, I told you what depression is. Conflict meaning choosing what is right, what is wrong, what decisions should I take, and pressure. Second, degree of stress is dependent on many factors. Degree એટલે કેટલું stress experience કરો છો, નાનું, મોટું, medium. So many factors are dependent. Whether the degree of stress is more or less will depend on individual's capacity to meet with the challenging situation, make adjustments, its characteristics, and how much support he gets from the external environment. So the degree of stress, whether the stress is lot, whether the stress is less, depends on many factors. First, how are you able to deal with that stress? Are you going to be calm and deal with the stress, or are you going to be hyper and deal with the stress? Second is, how do you face the challenging situation? The situation is there with you. How are you going to face that challenging situation? Second, third, make adjustment. Whenever you experience stress, you have to make adjustments. You have to adjust yourself. Okay. Third, its characteristics. What type of stress is it? Is it physical stress, mental stress? Characteristics. Okay. How much support you get from the external environment? How much people support you? Sometimes when you're experiencing stress, your parents come to you and they tell you, it's okay, don't worry for your exams, you will do well, whatever happens, we are there for you. So if the environment around you is very supportive, who stand by you, then you will be able to face the problem very bravely. Third, effect of stress is specific. In terms of stress, it can be said that some of the reaction to stressful situation are general and some are specific. So they are saying that sometimes in life when you are experiencing stress, some reaction are general, meaning changes from people to people. General means remains same from people to people, and certain effects are specific. Certain reaction are specific, meaning the way I react is different from the way you react. So what they are saying is that whenever you experience stress, okay, how you react to that situation, it depends whether sometimes it is very general, that is people react in the same way, and sometimes it is specific. Specific meaning the reaction differs from person to person. In any one situation, different people experience different degree of stress. So they are saying that whenever people are in a situation, the degree of stress, the level of stress changes from people to people. In this way, an individual can experience specific kind of stress. Let's say I might be experiencing a different type of stress than you are. So then you can say that a person is experiencing a specific type of stress. The effect of stress depends on factors like individual's age, gender, profession, economic condition, interest, skill, and other individual social factors. So what they are saying, the effect of stress. How does the stress affect you? Depends on many factors. Age. Okay. જે ઓલ્ડ લોકો હોય એ વધારે સ્ટ્રેસ એક્સપિરિયન્સ કરે, યંગ પીપલ મે બી થોડુંક ઓછું સ્ટ્રેસ એક્સપિરિયન્સ કરે. સો ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ્સ એજ, જેન્ડર મીનિંગ ફિમેલ, મેલ, એના effects of stress is different on females and males. Next is profession. Let's say I am in police, or I am a lawyer, or I am this, then I will experience more stress. But let's say I am a teacher, I am a principal, then I might experience a little less stress. So profession. Economic condition. Let's say people who are rich experience a different kind of stress. People who are poor experience a different kind of stress. Interest meaning your talents, all those things, your skills, what things you are good at. Societal, how is the society around you, how is the family around you. So all these factors play an important role on what effect the stress have on us. Hence, the effect of stress in an individual specific and is different at different times. So, the effect of stress for a person to person is different. Sometimes the reason for stress are unknown. Many situations are worrisome and challenging because of which stress is experienced. But reasons are known. We feel stress but cannot know the reason for it. So they are saying that sometimes you know the reason that why you are experiencing stress, and sometimes there are such situations wherein you don't even know that why you are experiencing stress. Sometimes you tell your friends, no, I don't know why I'm feeling very worried, I don't know why I'm feeling very scared today. So that is stress. Stress because of unknown reason can be due to suppressed feeling, anger, motivation, so on. So sometimes you can experience stress because of the feelings you are not aware about. Suppressed feelings, meaning sometimes you get certain feelings, sometimes you experience certain feelings, but you try to dabao that feeling, you try to push back that feeling. You know, they tell you, right, that whenever you try to push down a spring is going to bounce again. So as much as you try to suppress, or as much as you try to push down your feelings, your emotions, they rise back up like a spring. So you try to suppress your feeling, your anger, your motivation meaning your energy to do things, okay? When you try to put it down, when you try to put your problems down, you experience stress, and sometimes you don't even know why you are experiencing stress. Fifth, one has a price to face stress. Every individual in his lifespan has to face stress and also make adjustment with it. Every one of us have to face stress, and every one of us have to adjust and make ourselves accept that stress. To learn to deal with the extreme stressful situation, individual has to compromise with strength, tool and time. So in order to adjust with the stress, you need to compromise. You need to adjust with your strength, with your tools, with your time. To be competent enough to face stressful situation, one has to make a lot of adjustment and sacrifices. So in order to accept stress, in order to adjust stress, you have to make lot of sacrifices and you have to adjust a lot. Sixth, stress decreases the competence of an individual. In extreme stressful situation, individual experiences problem in perception, cognition, thinking, obstruction, lack of understanding, and so the response also becomes stagnant and limited. So what are they saying? That sometimes when you experience stress, you tend to take wrong decisions, you tend to take false decisions, okay? So whenever you experience stress, you also experience lot of problem like perception એટલે your viewpoint to things. When you're experiencing stress, you don't try to solve that problem in a two way. Okay, let's say you are in a problem, એના maybe બે તરીકા હોઈ શકે છે કે એ પ્રોબ્લેમ સોલ્વ થઈ શકે, પણ તમે એટલી સ્ટ્રેસફુલ સિચ્યુએશનમાં છો કે you are not able to view or you're not able to see the other ways to solve that problem. So you experience problem in perception, in cognition, meaning you're not able to remember things, you're not able to think properly, you're constantly thinking about your problem. Thinking is obstructed. You are not able to think beyond your problem. You only keep thinking about the problem. Oh, I have to do this. Stress. Okay? Lack of understanding. You're not able to understand. If someone tells you, there is a way you can solve the problem, you don't understand them. No. There is no way to solve this problem. There is only, it's so bad, I don't know what is going to happen. So lack of understanding. You're not able to understand. And so the response becomes stagnant and limited. So what happens? Your response or your way to solve that problem becomes very limited. It becomes very stagnant. Stagnant એટલે એક જેવું. In such situation, individual cannot solve the problem because of rigid behavior, and also obstruction arise in the behavioral change. So because of this, what happens is the person is not able to solve the problem. The person experiences rigid behavior. Rigid એટલે એક જ attitude, એ કોઈની વાત માનશે જ નહીં. તમે એને કેટલું બી સમજાવશો, એને કેટલું બી અંડરસ્ટેન્ડ કરાવશો, they will not understand it. So they will have a rigid behavior, and obviously there will be a change in their behavior also. They'll get irritated, they'll get angry. If the intensity of stress is high for a long time, then the negative effect and the capacity or competency of the individual to deal with it will become less. So what happens if you experience stress for a longer period of time? Your ability to work, your ability to think properly, all these things will get reduced. Now eighth, stress is always negative and has negative effect is also wrong, because sometimes it can also have positive effect. So they are saying that stress does not always mean that it's negative or it has a negative impact. Stress can also be positive. For example, let's say there's a game of basketball tomorrow. You are experiencing stress. Oh my God, am I going to win? What will happen? Then you will end up doing a better performance in the game. Okay? So it's not that stress will always have a negative effect or it will always have a negative response. But sometimes it also has a positive effect. Positive effect, the individuals cope up with the stressful situation, think of new ways, alternative resources, and find out new creative and constructive solutions. So what are they saying? That sometimes there are certain people, whenever they are in a problem, whenever they are in a situation, they will use their creative mind, they will find new ways, they will find innovative ways to solve the problem. They might be experiencing stress, but they will be calm and they will try to solve the problem in a better way, in a nicer way, by thinking new ways. So what they are saying, stress is not always negative, it can also have positive effect.